So here we're with Leo, and we're interviewing him about news about like the virus and whatnot, and what's going on with like the vaccine and stuff. Now, just off the bat, what do you think about the virus?
I mean, I don't really like it. I feel like there's a cure for it, but at the same time, the government, I feel like they found the cure for it already, but they want to make money,
Yeah,
so they're giving out all these like vaccines, and they want to kill people, because there's a theory that like every 100 years, there's always a virus that takes out a ton of people.
I feel like that as well because poverty level and whatnot. Because we go all the way across the world, or whatever. Like out in Rio. Have you seen the movie City of God?
No, I haven't.
Sorry for getting off topic, but basically there's poverty over there, and it does involve a lot of the population, and it forces people to go out of normal jobs because of hours and whatnot. But yeah, I feel like maybe it's like that, but I'm not all into that. It could be more. All right, now what exactly are your thoughts on the vaccine?
I don't know. I find it like the flu vaccine. I feel like it shouldn't affect some people, but depends how you are. Because some people take the vaccine, they don't feel good, then they're passing out. Some people just doesn't affect them. I haven't taken the vaccine because we're not old enough yet. But my mom took it, and she felt bad for like 2 days, but then she got back to normal.
Would you get it though?
What do you mean?
Would you get the vaccine?
Yeah, I would get it. Cause I'm not trying to get off topic, but when I had my surgery for like the top of my head, like I say like last month, they asked my parents that they would pay him $100 to get the vaccine. They're like trying to risk something, or like I don't know. I would get it though.
Alright, so now there's a thing going around that it's getting canceled pretty much. I didn't really fully look into that, but do you think that revolves around maybe it's not working, maybe it's too dangerous?
I feel like if you're a healthy person, it shouldn't affect you. But if you're like have like some problems, then you need to be careful with it. Or if you're like health problems.
Alright, now do you like 100% believe that the vaccine works?
No. I don't 100% believe it works.
I know, I feel like it really popped up out of random, and it was like, oh, we got a vaccine now, but it wasn't like mass produced, and it's still like, it feels like it's still there, like the virus is still like very much there. Now you already pretty much answered that question, but has anybody else got the vaccine? Has anything happened to them?
My brother's girlfriend got it. My grandma's got it, and my grandparents. They didn't really like. I'm sure like my grandparents, they like started getting sick from it. Like it started affecting them. But
bad, especially since they're
my mom, she's like in her 40s, so it didn't really affect her. But my dad and my brother's like, he's 19 years old. He can take it. My dad's like, he's 40 years old also. They refuse to take it though, because they don't want to they think there's something wrong with it. They're trying to like kill him or something.
Yeah. Really, I feel like what's going around with it is because, new virus comes up, it's from like, far out of the United States, and it gets over here, and then it didn't feel as welcoming or like, as happy as it should be with, a vaccine coming out, because for me, it didn't really hit me fully, because it felt like the virus was still there, like really was still there, and obviously it still is, but it really doesn't feel as safe as like it should be. I don't know if that's just like a gut feeling, but do you feel that at all?
Yeah, I feel like it's not safe. I feel like it puts you in danger, because like the shot, they basically give you COVID, so like you're immune to it, but I don't know, I feel like it doesn't work.
Now, do you think there will be another virus like this one, like maybe even like 10 times worse?
Not
Worse.
not right now, but I feel like there is, because I'm pretty sure this virus, they were all blaming China for like the start of it, but I doubt it. China probably had somewhat to do with this, but I'm pretty sure this virus was like a type of virus that was made in the lab, and they spread it on people.
Yeah, it could be like that, but also what really hit China hard because the way they push out products and whatnot, especially like live frogs and all kinds of animals that are live, and people sometimes eat things raw, and exactly from like marketing and whatnot, they don't guarantee that they've cleaned that.
Yeah.
And some people buy it like straight there and there, like right there and then eat it, and it's not like, it's non-contaminated. It's just food right there and then, like it's nasty. But I mean that's easily to say like, oh, they probably started that because they got horrible ways of dealing with stuff that's contaminated by leaving it contaminated.
Yeah. I don't really get why they blame China, because then they blame somebody from China, like that started the virus because they ate something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get how that would spread the virus.
I mean,
like if
maybe it started sickness, but really I feel like it'd be just not entirely a pandemic.
Because I'm pretty sure before COVID was announced, I swear I had it. I was in 8th grade, and like I had all the symptoms exactly.
When exactly was it?
It was like,
was it like maybe a little bit before
2019 December?
2019.
So like a month before 2020.
I might have had it because I remember one day I came home from school and I ate lunch that day, which kind of gives me a little bit suspicious,
For me,
I puked a lot.
It wasn't a lunch for me. For me, I went outside. I feel like because I went outside, so they probably put something in the air or something. Because then I got it, and like I had it for like how much? Like a month. I had mine for like a month, but mine wasn't like. I feel like mine was worse because I couldn't actually breathe. Like I couldn't sleep flat. I had to like have like a pillow under, like holding my thing, because like if not I would start choking.
Yeah.
And then you can't breathe during the moment. It lasts like, I don't know, like 30 seconds to a minute. You can't breathe at all. Like you try breathing, you can't breathe.
Yeah. That's sad. When I was over at my mom, actually, my mom's place, I think I was living in Michigan at the time. I went to visit my mom a few times, but basically, I came over there from being, just a little bit sick, but I didn't really think too much of it because it was minor. And then it hit me like the second day, and I had to stay in the bed, and no cold air could touch me. Like if cold air like hit me, I feel like I start coughing.
If like cold air would hit me too, I would start choking. And then I remember I would go to the gym, and then when I would run, I could not run at all. Like my oxygen was like I would get out of breath so fast.
All right. What are your thoughts exactly on people passing away, and what's the best way to help them in your eyes, as in like people that are going through it?
Like passed away from COVID?
So what's your opinion on people that passed away?
Like from the disease?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew people had passed away, but I feel like they're not helping. Like the government and like the president, they didn't help at all with the people that passed away. Cause like you see what happened to New York, how so many people died, and they like spread it and everything.
It's crazy. Out in Michigan, it was like getting close to like number one. I don't know if it was like top 5 cases or something.
I remember my dad when like COVID was like we were like barely starting quarantine. I remember like in like one day, it had like 2 people had it, and then the next day it went to like 20, and then to like 50. Like this thing was spreading really fast.
I remember on Instagram people started posting it more, and then gradually it really hit me that like, oh, this is gonna go on for a while.
Yeah, I did not expect it, cause when we first got the 2-week notice from our school that we wouldn't have school for 2 weeks, like cause of a virus, I did not expect it to grow.
Yeah.
Like spread so fast.
Now, your eyes, what do you think is the best way you can do and many other people can do to make sure we don't contract the virus or spread it to elders or just make it worse?
I mean, people need to start wearing their masks. There's, I don't know what's called, like something where like people don't hate wearing the mask.
Yeah, mask wearers.
Yeah, they need to start wearing their mask too. Like, it's just a mask. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how it affects you, but staying inside. What I thought, cause like when they needed the grocery store shopping, like I'm sorry, I can't talk. But when they needed that, like if you go to Kroger's, there's like park areas where like the workers, they get your own food, and then you can leave in the car and you just pay there. I feel like they should have done that, something like that.
Yeah, I feel like businesses should push like more so like DoorDash and whatnot. I feel like that should be going.
The reason people wanted to go outside though is because a lot of them were losing their jobs.
Yeah.
So everyone wanted to get a job. Like, how else would you survive?
I'm surprised I didn't hear anything about crime rates and whatnot because.
Yeah, I'm surprised crime rates didn't go up either.
Yeah, I mean, we still got the riots, but that was about something else entirely. But I feel like, I bet somebody's like, well, I used to do this a while back, and now that the government ain't paying me yet, I'm gonna go out and do what I used to do, or what they've been doing. But overall,
it like changed so many people.
Yeah, it probably has, but it ain't been spoken about.
Yeah.
Now, what do you gotta say for people that want to keep people safe from the virus? Like, what's any advice for them?
To like help them keep them safe.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know, like they need to spread. I mean, at one point people wanted to like bring the army to a ton of states so that people could stay inside. Now, if we all had a curfew, but people don't listen, and all we need to do was like, if the whole world would have like stayed inside for like 2 to 3 weeks, we would have been good. We would have been done with the virus. Well, that's my conclusion. That's what I think.
I really feel like we should go in quarantine again, and clean our houses and whatnot. But then again, on CNN10, they said that it don't necessarily spread onto like tables and stuff. It's more so like particles, coming out of somebody's mouth, and then if somebody's in that area, they'll contract it. But I feel like school should go back to online for a minute, and we all should be quarantined, and they should push actually taking people, like specific people, to go to doors to deliver the vaccine.
I mean, the reason they brought back school is also because some people that were like, didn't have that much money, they couldn't afford like to do online school. Like, they didn't have Wi-Fi or any of that stuff. So like, that's probably why they brought back school. But what I didn't get was how we all got back together. Like, I wanted us to come back together, but I feel like it was too early for us to all come back together.
Yeah, but I mean, when my girlfriend actually told me, she was like, "Oh, we're gonna all go back online or back to in person," and I was like, "What?" And all of us were just going like, only 2 days a week, and it was only specific groups, and it was crazy hearing that. And then eventually I heard that we were all gonna go back, and I was like, "Wow."
Some states have that you don't have to wear a mask. I'm pretty sure Florida, they don't have it, so you don't have to wear a mask anymore.
Yeah, I got a sister down in Florida. She's on the bus. They have actually more than like one person on the bus in each seat, which is crazy.
I don't wear a mask. I mean, when I wear a mask, I don't wear it in the car or anything. In my house, I don't wear it. But when I always go out to stores, I always wear them. When I go out to eat, I always wear them. I don't know. I just wear them because I'm not trying to get sick or die or any of that stuff. Because once you get sick, like, you lose a ton of money on like all the medical stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's what like the
also risk
government wanted. So like, we would all get sick, so we had to pay so much money for hospital bills. Because for them, they don't care about the people. I'm pretty sure all they care about is business and money.
Now to wrap this up, to say to people that don't like wearing the mask?
I mean, like, I get why they want to wear it, because sometimes you get tired of this mask and bothers you all day. But I mean, if you wanna, it's better to wear it for like a solid 2 to 3 weeks. Everyone wears a mask, so we don't have to deal with all this stuff.